Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to Starbound. Yes, Starbound is back after a long hiatus. My character got wiped out with the latest huge update, and I've been trying to get back up to speed. I'm not quite where I was before the update, but that's okay. I've also made some other changes along the way. You'll probably notice that everything looks sort of the same, but you'll notice that my character is slightly different. He's got a different name, and also there's this little plus symbol over here. Yep, that's right. I am playing on a multiplayer server right now. I am on the Livecraft Mine Starbound server. I don't think they have an official name for it other than the Livecraft Mine Starbound server, unless I call it by the actual server IP, which is Ghetto Pantalones. I could do that, I suppose. So yeah, I'm on here. I'm playing around. I am very lonely. I am the only one on here. As I've mentioned in a few of my Cube World videos, I am looking for a Starbound server that is a little bit more active. I've noticed that some players have been in here from time to time. Not while I'm on, but I have noticed some player buildings and whatnot. Let's just warp home here, so you're not looking at the same static image all the time. Very good. This is my little home base here, near where the spawn is. This is not the spawn planet. This is one slightly further away, just to give me a little bit of breathing room. What have I done so far? I've gotten some copper greaves, but I also had upgrade. So I've upgraded them to Defector's Pants. And I also have Defector's Chest Guard here. Those are the only two pieces of armor I have now. And of course, I'm going to continue to do what I did in my single player world, which is build this chest up with all the different armor sets for the Apex. Because I really enjoy actually playing as the Apex right now. Eventually I will do a different race, but right now I'm just enjoying this a lot. So I want to see what the Apex has in store. And I've been doing a little bit of traveling around. You see I have an upgraded flashlight as well. Just trying to get familiarized with stuff, see where everything's at, see if where the players are at. And also just to get some basic resources. So I have enough that I've traveled away from the spawn system. And I found a planet, which we were about to go to, that seems like a good place to start a settlement. So let's head back here. So I've warped back to that particular system now. This planet here is a desert planet. And as you'll see in a minute, it's got some potential, but I have to. This episode's going to be me clearing it out first. There is an area on there that needs to be cleansed of certain individuals, and once I've done that, then I can actually settle down and start to do some building. I can't guarantee that my building is going to be all that terrific, because anyone who's seen my Minecraft series knows that I'm not that great in 3D. 2D, I can only imagine how terrible I am. So let's get down to the planet here. Let's walk and talk while we're here. So this planet is obviously, it's a desert, but it's also got all this poison around, so I have to keep watching my step here. So yeah, I am still. Hello, guy. You are dead, sir. This was this sword-ish thing was a drop from in a chest that I found along the way. It's got 11 DPS, which is better than anything I can craft at the moment. So even though it's not the overhand swipe, which is what I usually prefer, but this'll do the job for now. So yeah, I'm shopping around for a server to call home. I will, for right now, since our players are not locked to servers, so I can travel around with this player, and I will, if the opportunity presents itself. There's nothing wrong with this server. I don't mind playing on this server. It's just I'd like to focus on a server that has a population, because I like to see all the creations as they come along. Obviously, it's going to be problematic right now because the game is so early in beta. You can see here I found several of these mine control facilities, Apex mine control facilities. This is just, everyone that I found has been empty, so you haven't missed much. That one I actually stole a TV from. But this right here is what I need to clear out. And yes, I've already cleared out one of these in my single player, but if I want to build on this planet, I want to make sure that everything is safe and secure. And it gives me a chance to chat with you guys and get some loot and get some progress made. All right, are you trying to hit me with a chair? Good luck with that, man. Okay, up here. Oh, actually, is there anything in here? Nope, nothing in the vending machine. Lousiest vending machine ever. So yeah, I'm gonna, I intend to potentially move around if I find another server that is well populated. But I'll always jump back to here as well. And I don't have much in the way of food here. I think I have one. Yeah, this is about all I have. So that's all you're gonna get, guy, for right now. Oh. Nope. There we go. You are dealt with. And there's probably somebody. Nope. I'll just stop that sentence in mid-sentence. There we go. And just spam all the stuff. Very good. That's the one nice thing about this. It's got a fast swing speed here. So yeah, normally I would have some kind of thing to talk about before starting an episode, but I thought, you know what, I really want to get something done here for Starbound because I would like to get recording done. See, this will be going out most likely Thursday. Obviously Wednesday I tend to do my play Minecraft stuff, and I do have some play Minecraft recorded, but I want to sort of do something else as well. I have a few other series in mind that I think would be a lot of fun to play, and I would like to at least try to start recording the one tonight. So that's why this is going to be a relatively short episode, just while I clear this stuff out. And I probably won't search all these barrels right now because that'll take me forever and a day. There we go. And this bird's very unhappy. Come here, guy. Just come down to my level. Down to my level. Damn it. Alright, well, screw you. Screw you, bird. I'm through with you. Alright. So my intentions for this planet. When I landed here first, I intentionally sought out a desert planet because they're easy to mine for resources and whatnot. And I thought, well, this when I let me use my words for a second here. when I landed, there was all kinds of gold and silver and all kinds of nice stuff just right at the surface. And so it got me thinking, you know, this might be sort of an opportunity to create a gold rush-ish town. Are there pixels there that I did not collect? Yep. But obviously it's also, you know, I mean, this is a sci-fi game, so if I'm going to do sort of a gold rush, Old West type town, then it's got to have some kind of sci-fi theme to it. Particularly because that's... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. How the hell does he have a machine gun? Oh, oh, oh. This guy. Wow. Alright, let's get back here. There we go. That machine gun didn't really hurt that much. It just... I didn't want it to hurt at all. I wanted to stop the pain because it just seemed like it should have been more painful than that. Oh, 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 oh. Another one. These damn guys and their machine guns. Is this, oh yeah, here we go. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of blending some styles. So I want to make it sort of an Old West town, you know, like the type that you would think would be, you know, the type that you would see in the old movies, right? The Western movies. And blend it with sort of like a Star Wars or sci-fi type themes. So think of it as like Deadwood meets Mos Eisley, and throw in a little bit of Firefly while I'm at it. A little bit of Haven, which I believe was the planet that the crew of Firefly, or the crew of the Serenity, sorry. I'm going to have to turn in my geek cred, my geek card. Used to hide out on. There we go. He is, oh, okay. I'm like, he is dying for a very long time. I did not mean for him to suffer, so. All right. So that's my idea. Okay, come here. I don't have any bandages left. I think I used my last one. But I do have this. Some regen. Luckily everything's got labels now, so I know what the things are. The stims, that is. Okay. I'll just stand here. It's easier that way. Okay. You will stop with that nonsense. None of that pew pew stuff. Alright. Very good. So it's going to have, I'm going to have to gather. The reason I'm not going to do it this episode is well, first of all, it's going to take me a long time to start to do the building. Second of all, I need to clear this place out. And third of all, I don't have the resources yet to make significant progress. So I will leave that for the next episode. But for right now, I think we're almost through here. I think. Okay. The only problem with this is that it's got knockback. which is, well, I mean, it's problematic and also a good thing, but in this case it's a problem because they keep bouncing and running back here. I have to keep waiting for them to run back. Okay. Very good. Oh, we're just gonna go in here right now. That hurts a lot. Go. Alright. We're making short work of this. I hope that, yeah, I'm gonna sort of ask around on, well, not ask around, but I'm gonna sort of advertise on our Livecraft Mine subreddit that, you know, I'm doing stuff on the server. Ooh, green flashlight. I don't know what any of these flashlights do yet, other than change the color, but something different. Yeah, on the subreddit, and see if I can perhaps get some people to gain some interest in building on here, or playing around at least. It would be nice to not be a lonely man. That's actually one of the nice things about the Minecraft stuff, is that, and I never truly realized how different Minecraft is when you're on a server that's very active, because it is really cool to just see all the creations that people have made, and to see the world just evolve. You know, every time I go on there, and I'm only on there, you know, maybe once or twice a week, but every time I go on there, it's just, everything's different. I feel like every episode needs to be a world tour episode, just to keep up with the pace that things are changing there, which is really cool. That's the, you know, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for on these Starbound servers. And right now, I mean, right now in the beta, it's kind of, what the hell is this? What is this thing? I have no idea. I mean, right now in the beta, it's hard to get people interested, because it's everything's so in flux. You know, with all these character wipes and universe wipes and all that stuff. You know, you lose all your stuff from one week to the next, or 1 month to the next. Really, it hasn't been that fast a pace. So I understand, but it's still, it would be really cool to have others join in. Also, there was a big post, and I actually, I was going to talk about this in Cube World, and then I realized, hey, I gotta record Starbound, so I should probably save it for then, and then promptly start recording and forget to actually just reminded myself that I have this all written down. But the Chucklefish guys announced last week the whole bunch of you know, what their plans for the future are, as far as Starbound goes, and what the current state of it is, and how it matches up with what they're looking for doing in the future. And it's really interesting. I mean, everything's completely changed from what I could tell. Oh, good. We've cleared this place out. Excellent. From what I can tell, their plans are to pretty much change everything. I'm gonna just keep walking this way because I haven't explored the whole planet yet. And one of the things, I've written a few things down here. Let me just grab my notes. Yeah, there's going to be, as was mentioned probably in other YouTubers' videos, there's going to be 10 tiers of progression, and it's going to be all pixel based. So the interesting thing about that is that the pixels will be obviously the economy, and it's that. Oh, that is poison. I just poisoned myself. That was not smart at all. Yeah, the basic idea is that you can, pixels are going to be the big deal of the whole game. They're going to be the thing. Whoop, I just gave myself a whole bunch of stims. I just overdosed. They're going to be the whole thing that the game is based around, that the progression is based around. And there's going to be all these ways that they're talking about that you'll be able to gain pixels. And some of them are really cool. Like, for instance, charging NPCs rent. Like, you build something in-game, and then you can have NPCs come in, and then you can charge them rent for what you've built. There's all kinds of livestock things were mentioned, where you can sell livestock and sell food and sell crops, those kinds of things, which is also pretty cool because there's a lot of different crops in the game, so that makes it for a bunch of variety. And then the whole idea then is that in order to get to the bosses, right, you need all these pixels, and then you defeat the boss, and then you move up. Ah, crap, I saw that there at the last minute. And then you move up to the next tier of progression in the game. And you can do it in any one of those number of ways that all sound really interesting. So that's pretty cool. I like what I hear there. There were several other things as well that were touched upon in their post. One of them was what was the role of Sector X and whatnot. So you have the 10 tiers of progression, and it's going to be very similar to what we see now, which is you gain access to different level planets during that progression, or yeah, when you defeat a boss, you gain access to the different planets, as you do now. And oh, I'm gonna die. Let me get out of here. Abort. Let's rest that off a little bit. Yeah, those you'll defeat the bosses. You'll gain access to those different planets, different resources, those kinds of things, different enemies. Just sort of like you do now, but it'll be expanded a little bit more. Obviously to 10 tiers instead of like the 4 or 5 that we have now. And then when you get to Sector X, which will be sort of the end game content, it's they were talking about Sector X being like the PvP sort of area, where, I mean, it's optional. You don't have to do PvP in that area, but it will be. You can also do co-op, but it'll be enabled, I think, from what I understand, in that area. So then, it's basically just you go grind. You maybe get a bunch of friends together. You go defeat monsters, and it becomes a territory game, like sort of like almost like a 4X strategy, but not quite. not the 4Xs. It's more like the expand, and that's about it. The 1X. So in doing that, you and your friends will be able to expand outward. You get a star base that you can fully customize. It's not like these ships that you can only customize the inside of. You can't customize the outside of. This one apparently is, the star bases will be something that you can fully customize, and they'll be shared amongst you and those in your party. And you just use that as your base of operations, and you jump off and you try to gather as much territory as you can. It's a big territory grab. Go fight monsters, see some endgame content, whatnot, and etc. So, really sounds a whole hell of a lot of excitement. That sentence, now that I listened to it again, doesn't seem like it made any sense. So let me try that again. It sounds very exciting. It makes me very excited for what is coming up in the game. Did I get anything interesting from these guys? I don't think I did. I got this guy, but it's not as good as what I have. Blah blah blah. Nothing. That's. I got a shiv. That's not too bad, I guess. But my hunting knife is better than it, so that's not doing me any good. I don't know what a green stim pack does. I don't think they had those before, did they? I think it was just yellow, blue, and red before. All right. Ooh, gotta eat a little bit. I came back here because I need to actually get some crops going. I need to sit around and wait for these crops to go, I think. That was another thing that was supposed to be in an update. I don't know if it was this update or a future one where even when you're off planet, the crops will grow. Which is kind of good. What are these anyway? I can't harvest them yet. All right. Well, I think that'll about do it for this episode. Like I said, I just wanted to clear that place out, and then we'll return there in the next episode and start doing some building, hopefully. And of course, as always, I've got I've got my multitude of trees going on here. I'm on in case you haven't noticed, I'm on a winter planet here, so it's that's why I can't go very far without a campfire here. But anyway, like I said, that does it for me for now. I will continue on the Livecraft Mine server for the foreseeable future until such time as I find, such time as this either becomes more populated or I find something else. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode.